All right, recording in progress. This is happening. I'm so excited. I cannot believe that, gosh, April is coming to an end and we're moving on to a new month. But this will be our last online class of the month. And it is also really important because it is our last class where we have the opportunity to offer the special promo that we've had for what we call Diamond Club, a special growth program, where any new member can get a free bottle of Adaptive. So Adaptive we'll talk about in a little bit, but that is a $50 value, which is incredible. So we'll dive in. Make sure you have a pen and notebook. We're going to take, hopefully that you'll want to take lots of good notes on all of this information. It is recorded, so I'm going to move through quickly, and then you can watch the recording if you miss something or you want to be able to go back to something, whatever it is. Or if I'm going fast, I want to go fast because I want to be really cognizant of your time. Make sure you have water, that you're hydrated. And if you have any essential oils already with you, like me, I've got this Adaptive, which is one of my favorites. This is our calming blend. Yep, Amber's got her Adaptive too. So it's like, oh, right. It's just like a good reset for the evening. So I apply this several times throughout the day. One of my favorites. So we will dive right in. And before we go into all the different categories, I think it's always really important to know what your specific health concerns are. So if you're in tune, if you write down kind of, maybe the top areas that you struggle, then as I go through and I talk about something, like if you're struggling with sleep and I talk about great oils for sleep, you could be like, oh yes, that would be great. Like I definitely need lavender or, breathe or whatever it may be. That will work best for you. Okay. So just be a little bit aware of where your biggest concerns are. Obviously tonight we're talking about your energy and balance, which hopefully that we're coming out of the winter months. We're having a little more energy. We have these longer day lengths. So I feel kind of already naturally energized. I feel like going for a walk at night. Whereas before in the winter, I would just kind of want to cuddle up and stay inside. So the weather is helping. We're getting there slowly but surely, but also having some good balance in our life. So just be cognizant of kind of what you're looking for in this class. So, oh gosh, what I should mention is you definitely want to comment in the chat, because the commenting in the chat is how you will have the opportunity to win a free rollerball. This is the Hot Mess Rollerball. It is the #1 most requested rollerball. I think that people ask me for. Hot Mess is for anytime you feel overwhelmed, anxious, uneasy. It has balance and lavender, citrus bliss, wild orange, serenity. It is a beautiful blend. It smells amazing. And the way that you can win this is by commenting in the chat. So Elsa's going to pick a winner at the end of the class. And I think we've got Rachel on here. We've got Amber on here. We got Elsa on here. Anyone who can answer questions for you. But definitely, I'm going to just keep going through. I'm not going to stop and answer a question, but they will handle it in the chat. And then if there's anything that needs to be addressed at the end of the class that didn't get covered, we'll review it then. Okay, so definitely put your comments in the chat. Okay, let's dive in. So we're only talking about doTERRA essential oils tonight. And that is because of so many different reasons that I'll talk about right now. But know that these oils are going to be safe. They're natural and safe for everyone in your home, okay? There are no negative side effects or addictions. We just get additional side benefits as we use the oils, and I'll talk about all those amazing benefits. These are simply extracts from plants. They are pure and they are potent. So the purity, there is tons of junk on the market. So if you come and you listen to this class and then you go to TJ Maxx and pick out oils, you are not going to have the same experience, okay? I'd say 85 to 90% of what is on the market that you're seeing has been adulterated in some way. Either it's been diluted down, or a fragrance has been added to it. Okay. I've even seen oils at the Dollar Tree. I'm like, this cannot be, but they're not oils. They're a fragrance. Okay. They're meant to smell good, but they're not going to have the same healing properties. So doTERRA oils are 100% pure. When you're looking at a bottle of peppermint, it is going to be 100% pure peppermint. Nothing's been added, nothing's been taken away. And we have the potency. So we're sourcing our oils from all over the world. And the reason why that is so critical is because when we're sourcing where the plants grow in nature, then when we extract those oils, the potency is going to be so much more effective. So you're going to get a ton of bang for your buck. Okay. It's going to be 1 to 2 drops per application is really all that you're going to need. Know that they are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So 1 drop of peppermint is going to be equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. All of our oils have a certified pure tested grade seal of approval on them. So you can go right to the website and put the little code that's here on the bottom of your bottles, and it will tell you all of the testing results of this one oil. So I love their transparency and that they're sharing with us all the testing results, but they go through rigorous testing not only in the field where the farmers are, but also after the oil has actually been distilled. Peppermint is one of my favorites to start talking about. This is such a wonderful energizer. So as we're looking to get motivated, maybe you want to start moving your body again, peppermint is a great one for me in the morning to actually get out of bed and exercise. I feel like if I don't do it first thing in the morning, there's no way that it's going to happen by the end of the day. I might go for a walk around the block or two, but like an actual physical workout, I've got to get the peppermint going to get my butt out of bed. So this is one, getting into action, great in the middle of the afternoon. So for me, middle of the afternoon is kind of when I feel like I need a snack or a coffee or something to get me invigorated. And peppermint is so great to just give yourself a couple seconds, put it in your hands, rub it together, take it in, and it will instantly energize you. It will replace all your needs for coffee. Okay. It's naturally cooling to the body. So I know it's hard to think about right now if you're here in Wisconsin, but the temperatures are going to get warmer. And so as we think about hot summers, like for us, every time we go to like the state fair or the county fair, it's always ungodly hot and it's really hard to escape the sun. So we will just make a little peppermint spray and mist down everybody, and it naturally keeps the body cool. Great for muscle tension and tightness, helping to release that. You can just massage it into anywhere you have any kind of tension. And it's also great for fresh breath or any kind of stomach issues. So if you're looking as we go through the oils, like here it says peppermint and it says ATI. A means aromatic, T means topical, and I means internal. Okay, so you can use this one for internal use. I'll just sometimes even just do a little dab, just like one, like I'll dab the orifice on the bottle with my finger and just dab it right to my tongue. It will instantly freshen your breath. You can massage it on your stomach to help with any digestive issues. And this is a great one for helping you to set your goals and get clarity. So that's why I love it first thing in the morning. Really gets me going. Again, that afternoon slump, that's just what happens to me. So I love to mix these two together. Wild orange is like sunshine in a bottle. Peppermint, we just talked about extensively, but just taking 1 to 2 drops, giving yourself 10 seconds out of your day and just breathing it in is going to be such a game changer. Okay, know that your oils are going to be extremely effective. Okay, so they have the ability to actually permeate our cell membrane. So in this diagram here, 2 things that can harm your cell. One is bacteria and one is viruses. Bacteria here is living on the outside of the cell. Viruses are living on the inside of the cell. When you go to the doctor and you have a bacterial infection, they can usually always prescribe something. Generally, it will clear up the bacterial infection, but we always can have some negative side effects of that too. Like I just had to have a antibiotic, and then I was having what did I have? I think I had a UTI from the antibiotic, and then they had to give me another one, and I'm like, this is not a good thing. Like this is not the way I want to live my life. So it's like, you know what, I actually said, and I have a good relationship with my doctor, I said, you know what, I'm just going to try a different approach. Okay, just give me a couple days, I'm going to see if this works. So I was able to use some frankincense and oregano and was able to cure and heal everything with my oils instead of having to use this, because it would just seem like a whole chain effect of all the negative side effects of using these antibiotics. But when you have a virus and you go to the doctor, there's really nothing they can do, right? They basically say you have to go home, get plenty of rest, drink plenty of fluids, let nature run its course. And that's because most of the medications are water-based synthetics, and they do not have the ability to penetrate this cell membrane. And so they cannot get at that virus. But when we use our essential oils, they can stop not only the replication of the bacteria living on the outside of the cell, but they can also get at those viruses living at the inside of the cell. So we're working with our body on a cellular level. We're never just treating the symptom, okay? We're actually getting to the root cause of the problem. So they are incredible and they work very, very quickly. So within 22 seconds, the oil molecules have started to reach the brain. Within 2 minutes, they are found in our bloodstream. And within 20 minutes, they will impact every cell of our body. How powerful is that? I'll save the story for when we get to the oil, but all right. So On Guard, this is our oil of protection. Just think of going on guard, right? Going to battle for you. Again, this is one that you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. I love to diffuse this one in the home, especially in the kitchen or high traffic areas, people coming in the back door, because this is where, everyone's coming in and out, and this diffusing it helps to eliminate any airborne pathogens in the air. So it will actually eliminate the bacteria and the viruses. So it's really great to diffuse. It's going to be very powerful and it smells amazing. It also cleans and purifies the air. We have powerful oils in here like clove and cinnamon, which are very antiviral. And then we also have things like eucalyptus and wild orange and rosemary. They are so powerful. Apply topically to your feet or your spine. And this will help to soothe sore throats too. So for me, the first sign of a sore throat, I will put a drop of the On Guard in my glass and fill the rest with water and drink it back and let it get kind of gargle with it. Let it get into the crevices of your throat, and it will help to eliminate the sore throat. Okay, or put it with a drop of honey and stir it in with your tea. It's going to be super soothing. I know Amber does this just being proactive about her health, doesn't wait till she gets sick, but she does this on a regular basis, just adds it to her tea at night, and it keeps her healthy. And I don't want you to think about just like sicknesses in the winter, like this can happen anytime. So keeping it at part of your daily routine is so important. All right. Know that your oils are going to be very affordable. We're talking about just pennies per dose. So this for me is much more affordable than traditional healthcare. I don't know what your insurance plan is like, but for us, even just going just for a wellness checkup. We all five of us in our family, we all go for a wellness checkup. Of course, that's really important, but that's $40 right off the bat. And so, not to even think about or include the time of making the appointment, the travel time, the sitting in the waiting room. If we need a prescription, having to go pay for the prescription, like there's are lots of added costs, right? Just the gas in the car to go there these days has a huge impact. So what I love is that you having your oils in your home, you have those natural solutions right at your fingertips. So with our family, we have three young, or not young kids, they're teenagers now. They're not young, but when we first started using oils, they were a lot younger. And it seems like, and I know if you guys throw it in the chat for you guys who have younger kids, when do they get sick? When does it seem like, it's always in the middle of the night or it's when we're on a vacation? Like that just always seems to happen. Usually we're, 1 to 2 days in vacation and someone's got an upset stomach or, whatever it may be. And I'm so thankful that we have our oils with us because they have helped us in so many different situations I'll talk about in a little bit. But they have saved us hundreds of dollars every year because they are our first line of defense. It's the first thing that we go to when a situation arises. And this doesn't mean like, don't ever go to the doctor. Like I said, I love my doctor. We have a great relationship, but this is what I go to first. And if things aren't working, then we can go to step two. But so many times they have really helped us out, especially in those like middle of the night issues when the kids aren't feeling well. So lavender is probably one that we have used the most, and that has kept us out of the doctor's office probably more than anything, because lavender we know to be very calming, right? When we hear lavender, most people just instantly think of calming and relaxation. Even the bottle itself looks calming. But this is one you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. Again, it will be very calming for the emotions, so helping with panic or overwhelm, but it's also incredibly calming for the skin. So any kind of cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, anything like that, you can apply lavender and it will help to instantly soothe the skin or help with the pain, like if you have a burn, but it will also help to heal that skin much, much faster. And so it's a natural antihistamine. So it's great, especially for the bug bites, the bee stings. So it will prevent all of that swelling and that itching happening from like a bee sting or well, like I said, or a bug bite. It's going to be incredible. And it's also really great for head tension. So when you feel overwhelmed, sometimes I'll just take some lavender and just massage it into my scalp. Again, 10 seconds of this little bit of self-care will make such a huge difference in your life. But lavender, when my son was younger, he was getting breakfast for school, and I don't know why I was even letting him have a Pop Tart, but whatever. And it was one of those Pop Tarts with the icing on the top of it. And he grabbed it when it right fresh out of the toaster. And that frosting was so hot that it burned like his entire hand right in here. It was just unbelievable. And so we put lavender on it right away, and some Correctex, which is another great doTERRA product that I recommend looking into. But it helped to heal that skin and it took away the incredible pain that he had in his hand. I mean, it was just awful. So we haven't had any Pop Tarts in the home since then because it just gives me horrible nightmares of how awful that was. But lavender to the rescue. My kids always have this in their travel bags, like for sports, because it's so good for any kind of like floor burns, bruising, anything like that. Lavender is key. This is a great recipe for anyone who has a rise in that body temperature. Okay, great for immune support. You can dilute 1 drop of lavender. You rub it on the back of the neck, the feet, behind the ears, and then you can dilute a drop of peppermint. You rub that on the bottoms of the feet every couple hours. I also like to sometimes even just put it on a cold washcloth, and then just lay it on the body to help keep the temperature down. DigestZen's another one that has saved us a ton of money. And this is one that we've used for any kind of stomach issues. But for some reason, my husband and my 3 kids have a very sensitive stomach. So digestion just gets the best of us, especially on vacation, right? Because we're doing the road trip, we're in the car, we're eating things that we don't normally eat. Maybe we have to go through a drive-through, or we're eating a family's recipe of stuff that we don't normally eat and it doesn't agree with us. And so DigestZen's one that we always have. Also really great for any kind of car sickness or seasickness. So effective. So you can just apply this right to the stomach. We say it covers everything from the mouth to the south. All right. And so you don't have to try to diagnose what you did wrong, or if you have constipation or diarrhea, vomiting, even if you ate too much. So maybe you overindulged, or maybe you just ate something that didn't agree with you. You can instantly apply a digestion to the stomach, or apply it right to the sternum for anyone who struggles with acid reflux. My daughter today, we were bringing her back to school, back to college, and she just had this queasy feeling in her stomach. And I felt like it was just kind of maybe more of an emotional thing. Like she didn't really want to go back to school, but, here she was. And I was like, well, what can we do? I said, do you want to try some DigestZen? And so she put that on her stomach. And within about, I'd say 15, 20 minutes, the upset stomach started to ease, and she was able to eat some toast and some crackers and things like that, and she was feeling better. So it's a great one to always have on hand. All right, how are you going to use these oils in your home? So we're learning about some of the kind of key things that you need to know. Obviously, they're going to be safe, they're going to be effective, they're going to be affordable. And now, when you purchase your oils, how are you going to use them? All right, the first is aromatically, super easy. Most all of our like starter kits are now, you have such a great easy way to be able to customize your order. But I always recommend having a diffuser in the home. This is a crock pot for your essential oils. It is so easy to incorporate, but you just fill it up with regular lukewarm water. 6 to 8 drops of your essential oils. Push on the button, set it and forget it. Okay. Nothing's going to blow up. You can make up any kind of combination that you want that will be helpful. But it smells amazing. So it will instantly change the mood of the room. But again, remember when I talked about On Guard, how it can instantly clean and purify the air at the same time, too. So it has a great connection and effect on our bodies, not only just because it just smells good, but it's actually working with our bodies in a scientific way. So what's really important and how it works is we have these olfactory nerves. Okay, when we inhale, those olfactory nerves in our nasal cavity receive those oils. We're taking it in, and then we go to the olfactory bulb. So this sends the electrical impulses from those olfactory nerves to the limbic system of the brain. And in that limbic system, that's where it processes and releases the neurochemicals that evoke an emotion or a physical response, depending on the essential oil that's being used. So the that olfactory nerve, that olfactory bulb is so important because it connects to the limbic system, which is linked to our emotions, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our breathing, memory, stress, and hormone balance. Okay, all of those things. So just smelling those oils, just remember that it's doing so much more than just smelling good. It's actually connecting with our body in a very powerful way. So, breathe, one of my favorites for helping to really open up the airways. And our blends will be very easy to understand what they do and what they are, just because the names are so simple. So, breathe, again, guess what breathe's going to do? It's going to help to open up the airways. This is our respiratory oil. So it's a great marriage saver I put in here, because if you have anybody who snores, or if your husband has recently started snoring, which is not fair, you can start putting breathe in the diffuser. I like to put a couple drops in my hand and put it on the pillow, bottoms of the feet, anything like that. Breathe is going to work really, really well. This allows more oxygen to get to the lungs. So it's really great for even like a pre-workout. For me, I like to go running in the morning, and I'll put the breathe right on my chest. My daughter plays soccer. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, but she's in the middle and she has to run like the whole entire soccer field. And so she's exhausted, and it's a lot of like, there was times where she just felt like a lot of heavy breathing, and so we started to just put breathe on, be proactive about it before the game, and this has really helped her where she doesn't feel that overwhelm in her chest. Also really great for stress and anxiety. It's a beautiful blend that just helps to calm the emotions. So a great one to diffuse at night, if you're looking to kind of calm down and be able to relax, to be able to have that good quality sleep. Breathe is wonderful. Also, for the seasonal changes, which are kind of happening right now, this is one that is great for any kind of seasonal threats to help to open up our airways. This is one you're only going to use aromatically and topically. We're not going to be taking this one internally. Balance is another great one. This is one of my very first doTERRA oils, and this is our grounding blend. So as we're talking about tonight's class of being looking for balance, obviously there's no way I could not talk about our balance blend. This has spruce leaf, hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. Anytime we get frankincense into a blend, it is going to be so powerful for helping to kind of recalibrate, and just really get the body to this level of homeostasis. Okay. Great for restlessness, anxiousness. We can apply it right to the heart for any kind of grief or depression. Great for mood swings, hot flashes. I love to even just put it on the bottoms of my feet, just in the morning. I don't know. And from the last 2 years, I will tell you this. There's a lot of times in the morning that I have this little mini panic attack. Like I don't want to leave. Like I don't want to leave my home. I do not want to go out the door. And I don't know exactly what it is, but it's since 2020 that I get these little mini panic attacks. And so having balance and putting that on just kind of first thing in the morning. And then I even have a little bottle just kind of right by the door, like our back door. And I'll just put a little extra on just to help me to get out the door. And it works so well. So this is one we can use aromatically and topically. Great for pets too. So this was a beautiful science study that they did where this was actually a dog that had high levels of stress and anxiety. And they took a slide of the blood cells. And this is what the blood cells looked like when the dog was stressed out. And that's what happens to us when we get stressed out. Those cortisol levels get released, and it kind of constricts our cells. It removes the oxygen from our cells, so they get kind of built up on top of each other. That's why you feel that tightness and tension in your shoulders or wherever it may be in your body. But within, I think this was within 20 seconds that they put balance on the dog, and the cells started to reoxygenate, and those cortisol levels were removed, and the cells were able to move throughout the body with ease. Okay, so it doesn't take long. This, and the reason why I wanted to show this is because my dog, this is Piper, she goes nuts in the car and she's bouncing all over the place from the passenger to the driver. And when we put balance on her, she is just relaxed, loving the car ride, sleeping usually on someone's lap, the way I would like a dog to be in the car. So she loves that oil. Adaptive, this is one that new customers can get actually for free this month, which is ending on April 30th. It will never be available for free again. It's so crazy. But this is one that has lavender, neroli, rosemary, wild orange, spearmint, copaiba, and magnolia. So this is our calming blend. I call it alert serenity. So you're calmed down and you're relaxed, but you're still able to function and do things and get things done. So calming oils, of course, are in here, like lavender, neroli, even the copaiba and magnolia. But then there's other oils that help to like energize and be able to focus. So rosemary, of course, is so great for focusing and memory. Wild orange and spearmint, all of those blends or all of those oils help to keep us focused and on task. So if you're looking for that calm and centered mindset, Adaptive is a great one to have on hand. Helps to manage those effects of stress and anxiousness. I love to put a couple drops on some Epsom salts and then just put those in the bath with Adaptive. Is incredible. Great way to end the day. So it says ATI, aromatically and topical only for the oils. And the reason why the I is there is because we actually have calming capsules. So you can take the capsules, and they are oh man, someone's just signing up for the class right now. I don't, it's too late. I'll have to get them the recording. But I take one of these every morning. Okay. So this just kind of helps me to calm down, relax, again, be able to get out of the door and function. This has been a great one. So you wouldn't take the oil internally, but you can take the capsules internally. And then topical use. So you can apply your oils, of course, right to the area of concern. But whenever we're putting the oils on our body, I always recommend to use a fractionated coconut oil. The fractionated coconut oil means that all the fats have been pulled out, so it's always in liquid form. And so it's never going to solidify, or it's never going to get rancid or anything like that, but it's always in liquid form, super easy to apply. You can use any kind of a carrier oil, but I like the coconut because it's nice and lightweight. It isn't sticky. There's no smell to it. It's super easy to use and incorporate with your oils. But here's the reason why it's so important. So this is without using a coconut oil and applying it to your skin. And this is with using the coconut oil and applying it to your skin. Remember, only like 1 to 2 drops. My ratio, if you want to write this down, is 3 drops of coconut oil to 1 drop of your regular oil. So 3 to 1 in general. You don't have to be that specific, but like when you're doing it in your hand, you kind of want to just kind of keep that kind of general knowledge with you. But this will help the oils to give them weight. So they're going to stay localized for a longer period of time. It's also going to help the oils to spread so you can cover a larger surface area. And then it's also going to protect your skin from any kind of skin sensitivities. Okay. So always add that coconut oil to your order. Make sure you have it on hand. Okay, jumping into aches and pains. Anyone who has aches and pains, I feel like that's everybody, but we have such an incredible blend. It's called Deep Blue. And this is great for soothing any kind of sore muscles, anything that's achy. Again, as we're coming into spring here, we're moving our body more activity. And this is such a great one for being able to support those tired muscles. Also helping with healthy circulation. So making sure that things are moving and functioning properly. Great for any kind of growing pains or muscle cramps or spasms that you may have. Also massaging into the neck to ease any kind of tension or tightness. It's also great. You can apply to the lower abdomen for any kind of muscle cramps, okay, or that I'm talking about like that time of the month of applying Deep Blue there to help with any kind of cramping. So we have this is so popular that we have it as the oil itself. We also have it as the Deep Blue Rub, the cream, and then we have it as a stick. So the stick, it looks almost like a little bit like a deodorant, and it's super easy to apply. So you can put it right anywhere it hurts. I just, like I said, this is another one that my kids always have in their gym bag that's super easy to use and really effective for any kind of aching muscles. Jumping into all things skin. So oregano and tea tree, these are wonderful ones. Oregano is a hot oil. So this is one you want to be really careful with. You definitely want to make sure that you're using that coconut oil, but it's going to be great. I mean, I've used it for several skin tags. It also works well for warts. It's very antiviral. So that's why it's super effective for those. You can also use it internally for immune support. Tea tree is great for a healthy scalp, great for athlete's foot, healthy nail beds. And because it's antiviral, antibacterial, it's also really great for cleaning showers and toilets and things like that. We use tea tree a ton. Okay, now we're jumping into internal use. So, if you want to know if you can use your oils internally, all you have to do is look on the side of the bottle for this supplemental facts. Okay, that means that it's safe to ingest. And one drop or 1 to 2 drops is probably all that you're going to need. I have like a big water. And I just usually put, again, 1 to 2 drops in there, and it's going to be super effective. So, lemon is one that probably most people start using first to be adding to their water. I love lemon first thing in the morning. This is one you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. Um, Great for cleansing the body, helping with any kind of acid reflux, which might surprise you because you might think about lemon and thinking about it being acidic, but actually all of our citrus oils come from the rind and not the juice. And the reason why that is important is because coming from the rind and not the juice means that it's going to actually be more alkaline and not acidic in any way. So if we have acidity in our body, when we're using the lemon oil, it's actually going to help to make our body more alkaline. And the more alkaline your body is, the better it can fight disease. Great for cleansing the home. It's a really, really effective produce cleaner, super easy to do. Helping with mental clarity. Again, we're releasing that kind of toxic overload in the body, that gentle cleanse. So you'll find that you just have that better focus, helping to stay engaged. 1 drop in your water, only in glass or stainless steel, okay? Avoid plastic because the lemon is actually helping to break down any kind of phytochemicals or plastics in the body. So if we're breaking down plastics in the body, it's also going to break down any kind of plastic container. So just in general, I mean, we have definitely moved off of plastic, but stick with stainless steel or a glass water container. Frankincense. All right. Frank is going to be your best friend. It does everything. So he's amazing. And we always say, when in doubt, frank it out. So this is helping with calming emotions. It's a wonderful anti-aging oil. So it really helps with cellular integrity. So you can do 1 to 2 drops like in your night cream, massage that in, same throughout the day. This oil helps our cells to perform optimally. Okay. So it's keeping our healthy cells healthy. Any kind of damaged cells, it will actually work to repair those. So helping to ease any kind of anxiousness, also really great for aches and pains. And it's kind of making, anytime you couple this with any of your oils, it's going to make them extra strength. Okay, it's going to just kind of kick it up a notch. So if you have a blend that you love, but you feel like you need a little bit more oomph, add some frankincense to it, and it will just kick it up a notch. All right. If you want to feel super awesome, amazing, incredible, I'm going to talk to right now about doTERRA's #1 most reordered product. Okay. This is a wonderful supplement system. So you may not know that we're not just essential oils. If this is the first time that you're on and learning about doTERRA, we talked a lot, of course, about oils tonight, but our #1 product with doTERRA that has a 30-day money back guarantee is our lifelong vitality. So this is a 3-part system that is guaranteed for you to have more energy during the day, sleeping better at night, less aches and pains, and better mood management. So the 3 things, this microplex, this is a whole food multivitamin and mineral. So it's basically 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables. Your alpha CRS is powerful antioxidants and helping with cellular energy and longevity. And then the omegas, this is your omega 3, 6, and 9s, which is really important for your brain and your heart health. And we have 9 different essential oils in there too. So this will help with DNA protection, your eye, brain, and nervous system, liver function, digestive support, again, helping with more energy, your immune support, stress management, heart health, and having a healthy inflammatory response. So again, each one does its own little thing here. It's pretty incredible. And there's also additional ingredients in each one, but they are all meant to work together. And again, this Alpha CRS also has clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, and German chamomile in there. So it's an incredible system that works so well for the body. But this is something that you take in the morning and you take at night. And I have noticed huge changes. Like I would never, if you had to send me away to a deserted island and I could only take one doTERRA product, this would be it. Okay, so now I'm going to jump to something fun that I absolutely love to talk about all the time, and that is MetaPower. And so, if you're looking for that, having more energy and balance throughout your day, this system is incredible for anyone who suffers with brain fog, mood swings, sleep issues, sagging skin, or wants to prevent sagging skin, low energy, weight gain, sugar cravings, or glucose spikes. Okay. And this system is designed as a 3-part system. We like to break things down into 3-part systems to make it really easy to understand and to incorporate. Okay. It shouldn't be overwhelming in any way. So there's 3 steps in here. The first is just the blend itself, the metabolic blend. And this is a combination of your grapefruit, your lemon, your peppermint, your ginger, and your cinnamon in here. And you can, the kit itself has this in 4 different like avenues of delivery. Okay. So we can use the oil itself here. So you can add it to your water. You can put it in your smoothies. You can add it. I will apply it topically to like areas that I struggle with. And then there's little beadlets, there's a gum, and then there's a soft gel that you can take. But this helps with inhibiting fat cell maturation. So here's a great little picture of before MetaPower of what our cells look like with the fat inside of them. And then this is after MetaPower dosing. So this is how it actually prevents those fat cells from getting fatter and helps to actually release the toxins, release the fat out of the body. Also helps with sugar cravings and supporting our metabolic health. So that is the blend itself. And then we have the assist. And the assist is the one that you're going to take with your biggest meal, your highest carbohydrate meal. Just one a day is really all you need. This will decrease those post-meal glucose spikes. And those glucose spikes, you may not realize it, but that is so hard on our system. It's compared to someone driving a car and slamming on the gas and gunning the pedal to race from the stop sign or stoplight, whatever. That puts a lot of wear and tear on the car. And those glucose spikes put a lot of wear and tear on our body and releasing oxidative stress. So we want to be able to reduce that. So this is a wonderful anti-aging supplement. It supports healthy insulin sensitivity, our healthy blood sugar responses, and stabilizes our energy throughout the day. So we have that more balanced homeostasis again is what we're going for. And then the advantage. So the advantage is the collagen. Everyone's always talking about collagen right now. It's supposed to, because people are looking for a way to be able to help with healthy hair, skin, and nails. But our advantage is so powerful. It also helps with your digestive system, your immune support, your joints, your connective tissues, inflammation, all of those things. Our collagen is a nine-part collagen. So there's 9 different types of collagen in here. This is going to help with your biological aging and improving your health span. So that's how many years you're actually living healthy. Okay. Our lifespan is how many years you're actually living. Your health span is how many years you're living healthy. So you want to increase that health span, improving that cognitive function, supporting lean muscle and connective tissue. And again, everyone's looking for this, right? Improving the skin elasticity and firmness. So that is basically a little sachet that you take once a day, one of those a day. So here's pictures of me. This is when I started back in the beginning of October. And then month 2, month 4, I should probably do an update now. Because now, what has it been? 6 months? So I should probably do one. But you can see just my face. And everyone's like, that's not you. But that was me. I mean, there's no denying it. It was that was me, 7:30 in the morning, no makeup on, and, I look just like my dad, don't I? You know my dad, like, it's just that's maybe a mean dad, that's what I look like. But the coloring of my skin, the bags under my eyes, all that stuff, so much has changed in that 4-month period, and so and even now, like, my skin is so much different. I will actually just, like, leave the house with no makeup on, which is something before I would never, ever do. I would never do that because I look like that. But now I'm like, okay, I'm fine. My skin is fine. So this is the one that you want to look to for if you have slow metabolism, if you've got digestive issues, trouble with sleep, sore joints, that sagging skin, low energy, poor circulation, hunger cravings, wrinkles, hair loss, glucose spikes. I mean, I don't even, it's everything, right? And that's why I talk about it all the time because I feel like it does all the things. It's an incredible system. So as we circle back, okay, what were those top 3 health concerns? Was it stress, anxiety, pain, inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support, or I mean, struggling with your immune system, depression, weight concerns, energy, focus, any of those things? Imagine what your life would be without those concerns. Like if you could just wake up and just be able to do what you do, to be like a normal person and not struggle with those issues. And I'm telling you that there are natural solutions for that. And that's why we show up every single month to teach these classes because the oils have worked so tremendously well for all of these different categories. So I will tell you that there is an oil for that, something that we can conquer naturally. So if you're looking to get started with doTERRA, some really cool things have happened. First of all, whenever I taught this class, I would say, there's 2 ways to get your oils. One is wholesale, and that's where you get 25% below the retail, and you can pick out your products as you want, but there's a $35 membership fee. Well, that membership fee is gone. So you can order whatever you want. We can send you a link and you can order any products and you instantly get 25% off of the retail. So you're able to customize exactly what you want. But we also have something that's even better for brand new people. And it gives you an opportunity to be able to get below the wholesale pricing when you do pick one of our starter kits. So yes, you will get that 25% below the retail pricing with an actual account with doTERRA. But when you actually purchase one of our starter kits, because we bundle it together and we really thought about it when we bundled it together, okay, we want it to be actual products that we know that you're going to be successful with. Those are actually below the wholesale, and I'll show you what those savings are. It's also really great to try to hit that 100 PV or product value because we get free shipping on orders over 100 PV and free gifts with orders over 100 PV, and I'll show you what those are. So these are the new member bonuses, and these are going away on April 30th. Okay, that is the very last day that you can be able to get these promos. So with 100 PV, you can get that free bottle of Adaptive, that calming blend that we talked about. If it's 150 PV, you also get this adorable little pebble diffuser. And if it's 200 PV, you also get a 5 ml of frankincense and a regular full-size bottle of Citrus Bliss, which is our invigorating blend. Okay. And then we make sure that you get some amazing reference books too. So this is Essentials of the Earth. It's a nice spiral bound book that I love to give to new customers, and a little pocket guide also. A couple kits that I'll talk about. One is the Healthy Start. So this one has all of the oils that we talked about. They're in a smaller little, like this is a full size bottle right here. And then this is the little smaller one. Okay. So this is a little 5 ml. So that's about 80 to 85 drops in each bottle. And you get lavender, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, on guard, digescent, and that pebble diffuser. So you're saving about $75 that way because you're getting that free bottle of Adaptive. And you can add anything to this. So anyone who picks a starter kit, then you can layer on some additional. If you want a bottle of Balance or something like that, you can totally do that. This gives you access to our VIP education groups. You get ongoing support and education from the person or from our team, actually. And then you always get 25% off of the retail. So once you purchase a kit, you will have a wholesale account with doTERRA and you can log in, you can order what you want, when you want, whenever you want, and you always get that wholesale price. The Home Essentials is a larger bottles, so it's 270, but you're going to save $185. So you're getting like triple the bottle size. Again, this is the bigger bottle, the 15 ml, not the 5 ml, but you're not paying triple the price. So same oils, a little bit more bougie diffuser because it's glass. I love this La Luz diffuser and those oils. So same situation. We do have that promo code, so you'll be able to get that free bottle of Adaptive. And with this one, you'll also get that free diffuser. Healthy habits, and this is the one. So if you were interested in that, in the system, the lifelong vitality that we talked about, that is a great way to be able to get it. And for tonight only, this is Monday, April 24th. You can actually, we have a special code where you can get an additional 15% off. So normally this kit is 195, and for tonight only, you will get that 15% off. It'll be $165.76. But you get On Guard in here, you get Balance, that's the one that my dog loves, frankincense, tangerine, which is another fun citrus, lavender, you get the Deep Blue Rub in here, the Lifelong Vitality, Digescent Terrazyme, which is a natural enzyme that helps to break down our food so we can absorb it better, and PB Assist, which is a pre and probiotic. So again, we have a code that we can give you to be able to get that additional 15% off. Plus, you'll still be able to get that free bottle of Adaptive. The other one that they're offering tonight only at 15% off is the MetaPower kit that I talked about. So this is the entire system. They have packaged it so well that when you open the lid, it will say step 1, step 2, step 3. So they've broken it down for you with exactly what to do. Our team also guides you on this wellness journey, but for tonight only, you can get it for $152.25. You can get that free bottle Adaptive. You can add other things to it. So if you want to add Balance, I talk about Balance all the time because I love that one, but you can put anything on your order, and you would also have the opportunity to get that free diffuser also. I just keep looking at this because I just can't believe that. All right, that's awesome. Or you can just make your own starter kit. So you can pick your own products that you want. The person who invited you to this class can help to guide you on your specific needs that you are looking for. And that will include your wholesale account. So whatever you purchase, just remember that you now have access to those wholesale prices. And with that promo code, if you get to 100 PV, then you can get that free bottle of Adaptive, which I'm like, why would you not? It's a $50 bottle of oil. So definitely go for that when you're customizing. What to expect from us? You get continuous support on your wellness journey. You get that awesome welcome packet. You get invited into our private Facebook group. You get a personal wellness consult from the person who enrolled you. And you get free continuing education classes that our team offers every single week, and 24-hour care and support. So there's no oiler left behind. Really quick, I want to go through the benefits of sharing. So in doTERRA, there are 3 types of people. There are people who live the wellness lifestyle. They love their doTERRA products. They show up to our classes. They enjoy the education. They love getting that 25% off of the retail, and they are just living the doTERRA life. That is like 75, or no, it's probably 80 to 85% of our doTERRA customers. Okay. Then we have people who just love to share. Maybe you're listening tonight and you're thinking about, I would love to talk with my mom about this, or my neighbor, my friend, my sister, whoever it may be. And these people love to share, right? And normally that's what we do. When we love a product that we're having great success with, we want to tell our friends about it. And so through continuous sharing that way, we have an awesome new Refer a Friend program where you can actually get your products paid for. We can actually get you doTERRA dollars from sharing with your friends and family. Every customer gets a special unique link, and they can share that out to anyone who's interested. Or maybe you're thinking you might want to build and earn an income and make an impact on so many lives through doTERRA, which is totally possible. It can be as little or as big as you want it to be, but that is always an opportunity. And we have a great team that can educate and support you. So if you're wondering, I've been thinking about building a business with doTERRA and earning an additional income. Why now? We are the largest essential oil company in the world. We are the most tested, most trusted oils in the market. We are used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. We're actually working to get all of our oils to be pharmaceutical grade essential oils. Right now, they're considered medical grade, so pretty much the same thing. We're ethically and sustainably sourced. We work directly with our farmers. We have over 120 markets open. We have an incredible compensation plan, and we have a really high retention rate of 65%. So that means people who bought essential oils today, within a year from now, will still be a customer. Okay, will still be ordering because the products really work. We are a privately owned company, and we have an incredible ownership team, and we are debt free with no outside funding. So you might wonder how you make money, how much time is involved, if it's something that would actually work for you, and how do you start, how do you begin? The way that you make money is you sample. Okay. And I always have oils with me on hand. Sampling doesn't maybe necessarily mean that you actually have to like give people product. Maybe you're at the park and someone's little boy just scraped his knee and you have lavender in your bag and you can actually help, right? You can put lavender on his knee. And so that is a form of giving a sample. And if they're like, wow, these oils are really great, how can I learn more? You can invite them to one of our classes, or you will be able to teach them yourself. And then you enroll them. You help them get started with their wholesale account, and then you fold them into our community of education and support of being able to make sure that they know how to use their products and they're receiving that continuous education on natural health and wellness. So if you want to get your oils paid for, it's going to be about 3 to 5 hours a week. If you want to be able to actually supplement your income, that's about 5 to 15 hours. And if you want to actually just completely replace your income, and you're like thinking, I need a change, this could be something totally for you. That's going to be about 15 to 30 hours per week. If it works for you, the good way to know is if you're passionate about oils, or maybe you haven't started yet, maybe you're new. I would say if you actually genuinely love people, that you're passionate about helping others, and if you can follow a system and get things done. Our system is very, very simple. It hasn't changed. There's nothing fancy. Again, it's just those simple conversations with people and helping them find the natural right tools that are going to work best for them. So the next step is if you have a wholesale account, you're going to need to upgrade your account and set up 100 PV LRP to be able to earn commissions. If you don't have a wholesale account, you can choose a kit and then set up your LRP. And then we plug you into all of our training and resources. So again, that's something that we guide you through. And doTERRA is amazing. They actually have their own training programs, which I think are incredible. And then you just start making your list and start sampling your friends and your family. It's really fun and super easy to do. So I always love to end my classes with saying that the greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. Okay. I mean, obviously, we're so thankful for the medicine that it has become available that is in our lives. But the more that we can be proactive about our health and wellness, and working on staying healthy and not just treating the symptom and really getting to the root cause of the problem, is what is going to be so beneficial for everyone to live just a better quality of life. So let me stop sharing my screen and find out if anyone had any questions. And I just talked for a long time, sorry. Anything that didn't get covered in the chat? All good? I know you guys, I'm sure you probably covered everything. Oh yeah. I know, Rachel, your skin, right? I mean, with that MetaPower, it's amazing how different your skin is. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what I should say is that 15% off of those kits is available to new members, like if you don't have an account yet, and existing members. So like for me, I can log on tonight and I can use that code. I can put the code in the chat. Uh, I didn't put it on a graphic because it's going to be gone tonight, but it's going to be Spring P 24 CID as in dog. Okay. Um, and that is a code for you to be able to get that additional 15% off for the next 5 hours. So, oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, the Healthy Habits Kit, I use all those products and the MetaPower too. So it's like, why Why would I not get an additional 15% off? I think that's awesome. So yes, so it is available to actual existing customers to be able to take advantage of that 15% off, and brand new customers. So let us know if you have any questions on that, but we'll guide you through. And did you pick a winner for the
I did.
okay.
Sorry if you hear a movie in the background. So I wrote down the names. There's not a lot of us that are eligible,
Yeah.
should say. So I randomly picked Janet Nelson.
All right, Jeanette Nelson. Okay, we'll make sure that you get your
Jeanette. Is it
yeah.
Jeanette or yeah, Jeanette. Sorry.
That's okay. All right, awesome. I'm glad that you were on. We will make sure that you get your hot mess roller. Thanks for being on. This recording will also go out, but any questions you have, just contact the leader who invited you to this class, and they can guide you through. So we got a couple hours to take advantage of that 15% off. Hey guys, have a great night.